think that's everything set up. Alright, I've clicked start streaming.
Hi, welcome to Cocksuckers Anonymous.
That's an interesting start to the video.
Yes.
Or the stream even.
You wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Just to let you guys know, if you're watching the stream, future streams will be, previous streams, and I guess future ones as well. After a certain point, will be unlisted and put onto the a public playlist. So if you want to catch up on them, they'll be there. But that way, they're not clogging up the video listing on our channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oof.
You just get punched in the stomach.
No, I just I'm avoiding my responsibilities.
Oh.
Apparently we don't have to hand anything in until Thursday, which is nice.
Yeah. Still want to get it done sooner though.
No, I want to sew another Clangerfoot together.
No, you need to work.
No.
Don't do the mistake that I did. Do your work. Why has Photoshop died? Has Photoshop frozen? Oh, there we go. It's back. I could explain what the premise of the actual stream is going to be, but I think I'll wait till people actually start watching, if they do.
Yeah, we'll wait for our boy Brandon.
Unless he's unless we didn't turn up last week, so he's just.
Yeah, he's given up on us.
Yeah, and also it's a different day, so.
It's a
Sunday.
He just never see us again. Let me just pull up your stream.
Okay.
But YouTube always tells me when you're streaming, even though, like, yeah, I know you're streaming. I'm streaming with you.
Well, YouTube doesn't know that though. I'm just grabbing my sketchbook. I did a couple of doodles.
Did you want the reference photos, or are you going to go for something of your own?
Reference photos for what stuff you've drawn? Oh, the characters. Yeah, reference photos.
Oh, not for. I haven't got reference drawings for. Actually, I do. For the story, if you're animating my campaign, I do have some reference photos I can send you right now because I have to dish them out off because I've got them on my Instagram. So I just cannot believe I almost got my Twitter locked. I cannot believe I did that.
Clever.
Who's been sending me messages?
Ow.
Oh my god, Jake's been sending me messages this whole time, and I've not noticed because I don't go on Instagram ever. Oof. Anyway, right, so I'll send you.
So as in, you'll have to give us. It's a good job you're here because you can give us refreshers of like, what was happening. But essentially, just a big cavern, and a sort of a not a pedestal, but like maybe some steps in the middle.
a dais. Is it called a dais or something?
I don't know what that word means. If that is.
Anyway, there's a reference for Don. He's the dwarf.
Are you sending this on Discord?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
He's a bard, obviously. So there you go.
John
that will
Lennon
make-
sort of thing.
Yeah, almost. I think that's just because I have. I think that's he's very sort of like dumb hippie kind of vibes.
Mm.
Hang on, let me. I am sure it's called Dias. Or
It was your campaign. You fucking should know.
No, I mean the actual official name for like a raised platform.
Yeah.
Dias, yeah. I
Okay.
thought so.
What
I
is
googled
in
Dias and
I'm gonna.
a DAIS, which means raised platform. It's literally just like, sometimes like emperors would sit on a dais or whatever. Like,
Is it? It looks like it should be pronounced Dace or something. Dais.
dais.
Oh, I meant
Yeah, that
dice,
is correct.
dice. Whatever.
I've never heard it spoken, so you might be right. Shit.
That was a very posh, like a posh evil laugh.
Shut up.
You don't like being called posh.
Do I have any other drawings? I can't remember. It's because the person who played the character I just sent you, he for my birthday gave me a bunch of drawings of the characters, but I cannot remember if he gave me drawings of his campaign or my campaign. So we shall find out. Okay, he sent us Thwop. Okay.
I thought I could hear.
Oh,
a thwop.
actually, okay, we've got Quinn, which is the dragon.
What was
So
the
I can do
thwop
that.
noise?
Thwop. It's me turning the pages of a watercolor sketchbook.
Oh.
So
I thought they were like messenger
Did you hear the
notifications.
thwops?
Yeah, I thought they were like message notifications or something.
nah, watercolor paper. You're gonna get to see my ex-boyfriend's artwork. Look at you. I've sent it on Facebook for you.
You got to see who's better, you or your ex.
You know what? He is a better artist than me, actually. It makes me want to die consistently. Here's another. Sorry.
It's subjective. Oh, we
Here's
did have two
another-
viewers for a minute, but one of them's gone.
There's another drawing of Don there, and then this is whatever the fuck it was called. Shrump.
Shrump, yeah. Like a flump marshmallow.
There you go. I'd like you to remember that he had a formal art training, and he did art at GCSE. Not that that means much, but
Where are you sending these?
Facebook, sorry, because I had to take pictures from my phone. I know. I'm
you
sorry.
You can do
I
it through
didn't
Discord as
intend
well.
that.
Okay.
Shut up.
So these are what Frank did.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
no name dropping.
Sorry, Frank.
Yeah. I mean, he's got an Instagram.
We're not giving him an art promo.
No, not giving him a promo.
These are good, yeah.
Yeah. What is amusing to me though is that he got rejected from the university I applied
Ah.
to, but I got in, and I was like, "What?" Because I think that he's like, I've been saying he's a better artist than me is like would be incorrect because we do different stuff, but like, he is like a really good artist.
Yeah, I can see some similarities in the style as well.
Yeah, we did do a lot of work together. Like, we did end up.
Is
I'm not
this-
saying we like copied each other or anything, but we were dating for
draw
2.5 years.
inspiration.
There will be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Were there like holes for light to come through in this cavern? Was it all just sealed off at this bit, or was there like
There was like
any-
a big fountain at the back, like a water in cave waterfall sort of deal because
Okay.
it was like a fountain of healing sort of shit. Because otherwise, how are you gonna get a threatening boss fight if you can't heal himself? And no, it was all like bioluminescence almost.
Okay.
With you get those eldritch horror vibes going on. but you can also stick some like candles in there or something. I don't know. Like,
I-
oh yeah, on the
Yeah,
dais,
I pictured
dais.
some candles on the dais.
Days.
Dais.
You know, I'm gonna have to find out how it's pronounced because
it could be dice. Looking
But-
at, and it may well be dias, but it just
Yeah,
it's
because
not my
in the
first instinct to call it a dias.
pronunciation. Dias, yeah.
Hmm.
You wouldn't think it, but it is. It is pronounced Dias. Oh, that's creepy.
What?
When you look up the pronunciation of it, Google gives you a mouse that says it for you as well, so that you can see how the mouth moves, which is really useful, but really
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah, there's have you seen is it Eric Kissinger or something? Who does the Wired accent videos? He's like a voice accent coach for
Okay.
film stars.
Right.
And he does. There's a channel Wired, and they get him in to do videos talking about like breaking down accents from films or TV or that kind of thing. And it's really interesting because I like accents, me. So
I like accents.
I like accents, me. Yeah, bastard. Yeah. And there's one term that goose fronting. It's goose fronting. It's because a lot of with accents, if you get like the mouth posture right, it's really easy to. That's the best foundation you can get for an accent, really.
Yeah.
I think half of it is just the mouth posture, and they talked about like I think goose fronting is when some people when they say the word goose, or is it? I don't know. I think some accents when they say the word goose, they sort of move their tongue and the posture is far more forwards than others, and it comes out like goose. I think it's the goose, the G. I don't know. I'm not talking. I'm talking. I don't know what I'm on about here. But if you goose, hey boys, did you get your goose? Goose. Your goose giblets are getting cold. Yeah, interesting stuff. And he actually knows what he's on about, unlike me.
Also, I just want to say that drawing that Frank did of Don is an absolute rip-off of mine, 100%. Look at that.
Which one's Don?
Don is the one where it's like, because I drew the one where he's got the red flowers on his shirt, and he's drawn the one where he's got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because unfortunately the one that I've sent you is like an Inktober one because so it was like very quick, very bad.
Yeah. Excuses. No, that one looks good. I like that.
Oh, I've got a bunch of like D&D characters on my Inktober from 2 years ago. I'm not doing Inktober again. Just to put it out there, never again.
I don't know how to draw the back of a cave.
Do some stalagmites, stalactites.
Stalagmites. Did you say?
No,
This is
stalagmites.
stalagmites.
Sorry. I sent you that's pail of water.
That one's good. Not a vampire.
Yeah, not my proudest work, but here we are. This is one that I'm quite pleased with. It's my character. Her name is Eleanor.
Still kind of. Well, I mean, it's less the case now, but for a long time, a drawing I did of my ex back in 2000 and it was a while ago. at least 5 years. It's probably 6 years ago now. Oh shit! Yeah, just 6 years ago.
Ew, imagine being old.
It was a drawing of my ex, and it was probably the most lifelike drawing I've ever done, which is kind of annoying because it was 6 years ago and of my ex. Yeah, that one's good as well. I like that one.
I've done a couple of drawings of Eleanor, but she wasn't in this campaign, unfortunately.
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
It's like a cross between Elena and Eleanor.
Yeah, kind of. It's like it's got it's A-L, like E-A mixed together. That symbol.
Oh yeah. The A and the E like back to back.
Yeah, that's the one. But all the other characters just called a Nor, which was cute. I like that.
No, stock cube. Sorry, did I just ruin it?
No, what did you say?
I said no stock cube.
A what? No, a what stock cube?
No, KNORR. It's a brand of stock cube.
Oh, I think because they do stock pots as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Haha, very funny, Lewis. You got a pea chuckle out of that one.
I should probably get more even paper background. I don't know if you could see that the center of the background I use for my videos is lighter in the middle, and that can kind of make things difficult when I'm trying to color and shade a scene, and I'm just getting deja vu, well, a very brief deja vu from something.
Oh my god, it already looks really good, Lewis.
Thanks.
I'm slightly behind, obviously. I'm about 10 seconds behind on the actual stream. But...
I was roughly sketching and blocking it in at the minute.
Yeah, I think that as it conspired, the reason that Frank didn't end up getting the position at the university he wanted was because they said that because he was doing so much sixth form work, he wasn't doing any of his own work.
What?
Like he had no personal projects in there. It was all just work.
Well, that's shit. It's still work.
I know. I think it was like a creativity thing. Like, because whereas when I applied, everything was my own work that I'd done off my own back, because my school was a dickhead, and I don't know if you probably weren't around for this, but when I was back in the day, there was something called the English Baccalaureate. And I think that it's still a thing, but it's basically, if I don't know what it is really, I'll actually look it up because I'll satisfy this
curiosity.
How do you spell it? I don't know.
B-A-C-H.
Did I spell it correctly on the first time? Oh my god, I did.
I wouldn't have done.
Whoa. The English Baccalaureate is an accountability measure in England. It measures the proportion of children who secure a grade 5 or above in English, math, science, a humanity, and a language at GCSE.
Okay.
it would have been not a 5 back when I did it, because the numbered system wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
But it literally only accounts for like the school. Like, it doesn't do anything for you. You know, it doesn't. You don't get an English baccalaureate. It is just like for the school, 100%. And it's still a thing apparently. But they told me that because I wanted to do art at GCSE, and so I was like, can I please drop? I wanted to not do. Was it history? I decided I didn't want to do. And they were like, no, you know, what if you apply to uni and they won't accept you if you don't have an English baccalaureate? Blah 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 blah. And they forced me to do the actual subject, because the arts subjects, like that sort of thing, are not included in the English baccalaureate. So it was bullshit, and I was absolutely coerced into doing a subject I didn't want to do because it looked better for my school, which is really annoying. And I missed out on doing the subject I wanted.
What was the one you wanted? Sorry.
Art. I wanted to do art.
Oh.
Because I never did any. I've not done any art before uni.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because it means that I have fundamental gaps in my knowledge.
Yeah.
That I've had to teach myself.
I found with uni, they kind of, at least the one we went to, they do a lot of basic stuff to catch up. Well, I guess to try and even the playing field, because there's a lot of things that I was doing like, I already know this.
Yeah,
so
I appreciate that.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully it means you shouldn't have that much to catch up on.
Yeah, I mean, just doing life drawing has helped me so much, and like, you know, like just fundamental improvements has been good. Like, I don't know, because I was never like bad at art, but it's just certain things like bits of anatomy that was just weird, and like, but I'm certainly getting there. That's nice.
Yeah.
But I am proud that I've gotten to essentially the same spot as a lot of people without having done.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Like I said before, it'd be interesting to see where your sort of skill level is by the end of the course, because I went back through my old stuff and I could see a huge improvement compared to what I can do now. Well, what I can do now compared to what I could do by then. I'm pretty chuffed, I think.
Yeah, it would be nice to see that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I've been doing commission work and quotation mark, like, professional stuff since I was like young. So. What?
No, it's alright. Just the pop Windows thing.
No worries. So like, I don't know. I had certain advantages. I had certain disadvantages. Like.
Go on.
No. You say your thing.
Is the stream, like, audio and everything okay? I hadn't really checked that thoroughly.
Hang on, I'll does help check. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good. Anyway, you were saying about getting the same level as people, new disadvantages and advantages.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the idea of somebody having a natural knack for things, because like, I absolutely suck dick at art to begin with. Like, everyone does. Like, no one pops out of the womb good at art. Like, but I had ideas and I had things I wanted to do, so I just drew and like, one of my earliest like pieces of media I created was, if you will, was like this comic about this girl, and I still think the art in it is pretty decent to this day. I have the original like first few pages back at my parents' house and stuff, and like, yeah, I was not good to begin with. I really wasn't. But then you fill a few sketchbooks and you kind of get the hang of it, don't you?
Yeah, and it's very frustrating when you hit a point where you're like, shit, I don't know how to do this. Or like, I felt like I could draw before, and now I've hit this roadblock, and it's something completely new I have to learn from scratch. And I've noticed I've been hitting those sort of things less often since uni and everything, but it still happens, and it's likely going to be a thing in the future that happens, no matter how experienced you are.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can escape it. But I don't think they're like roadblocks. I think they're just like bumps, if you will. You realize, oh, I don't know how to do that, and then you have to learn, and that's like art is a consistent learning thing.
That's one thing I think that I like about it. And it'll keep, because once I have like the concept of something down, understood, then I'm like, I get bored of the topic. But with art, there's like the base concept of it. But with art, there's always stuff you need to learn, and I'm kind of hoping that's what will keep me interested in it and not just give up later on.
Yeah. Because what I find interesting is that I've spoken to a lot of concept artists, this is like you and my old flatmate and everything, and I said to my old flatmate, I was like, do you like my artwork? Do you think it's good? And he kind of paused for a second, and he goes, it's not the kind of artwork I like. And I went, what do you mean by that? And he says, well, as a concept artist, I can't do cartoony things. They need to be representative of the final product. So I surround myself by artists who do realism or like more realistic stuff. I need to be tight on like shading and stuff. And so he was saying, like, I think your artwork is nice. It's just I try not to follow artists that do the kind of thing that you do because I don't want to do that kind of thing.
It's like it's good, but it's not his preferred style, essentially.
Yeah, because I never want to ask the question of, do you like my art? Because like, I mean, it's not really a question you can ask, is it? Because like, I think that like hyperrealism is amazing, unbelievable. I don't like it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It bores me. Like,
yeah, it's like if I wanted to make something like hyper realistic, I'd take a photograph. Like, again, not bashing photorealistic artists. I think it's amazing what they can do, but it's not the work that I would want to do, because I'm more interested in, like, I guess, in creating creatures in a more painterly style, yeah. I kind of lost my train of thought there a little bit, but.
Because you do a lot of like painterly work, and by virtue of the nature of what I do, I am a hard lines cartoonist. Like, it's just not my thing, but I still like it. It's still really good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never want to put anyone in the position of like, do you like my artwork? Because the answer is like more than likely, yeah, but not really.
Like, I can see it's good, but it's not my thing.
Yeah. That's like fine. I'm proud of my art. I'm proud of how far it's come. Like,
you should be.
I look at the commission I'm working on now, and I'm really pleased with like how it's coming along. But then I've got this consistent dissonance of like, I'm really proud of this, but oh my god, you're just delusional. It's like shit. Like, everybody around you thinks it's terrible. Lewis is lying to you now, but like.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean.
The person who's commissioning me is happy, and that's kind of all that matters to me.
yeah, I suppose I kind of get a bit caught up on like, oh, this animatic doesn't meet, like, it doesn't look like the other guy's animatics. It doesn't look like Dingo's animatics. It doesn't look like Kane Ku's animatics or anyone. But you know, it's just people enjoy watching them anyway. Just do what I should be more focused on doing what I like, and then if people like it, then they'll stick around. If not, then it doesn't matter. And if there will be other people that like it.
Yeah, you'll always find an audience for your artwork.
Mm.
Like, you know, hope and pray that the person I'm on about here doesn't find me. But there's someone that I've like found myself following. Like, I think they followed me to begin with on like Facebook or something, and then they were like, oh, can we do like an art trade? And I was like, yeah, sure, because it was like they were like a new artist, and I was like, this will be fun. Like, I can do them a nice piece of their character, and they can like, you know, they can get a bit of practice in. And I was like, so I sent them a really, you know, I worked hard on a nice piece, whatever. And I wasn't, you know, it's an art trade, so I wasn't like expecting like what I got back to be like an art trade from a new artist is what I mean, like an art trade from someone who like was just brand new to the field. So I wasn't expecting like a lot, but what I received back was, so I asked them to draw my character that I was drawing in like our first art stream. And he's got very distinctive like character traits. Like, he wears a white shirt most of the time and a purple tie. He's got brown slicked back hair. And I got back somebody wearing a green t-shirt and like brown long hair, and I was like I don't care how good the artwork is, it doesn't matter. Like, it wasn't good, by the way, but like, because it was obviously traced from a base, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, anyway, my point is, I'm getting there, I promise. So like, I've been following them for a few years, hoping that one day they'll get good, because like they just keep using bases and keep
Just
like
tracing.
Yeah, keep tracing, keep like not taking the steps to improve. And they haven't improved in the 2, 3, 4 years I've been like keeping an eye on them out of curiosity. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I can look at what I did. Like, I can look at what I sent them, you know, all those years ago, and be like, wow, I'm so much better than that now. But I don't get it. I don't get how, because they draw all the time. They're putting up like 3 drawings every day, and I'm like, I don't know how you can physically draw that much and not improve just by virtue of doing that much art. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bizarre to me. But what was more humorous was the fact that they sent me that drawing, and the friends that I had at the time were very familiar with the characters I had, and they found it hilarious to go, "It's Keith, it's Keith." I'll see if I can I'll see if I can find oh nuts, I can't remember their name. Oh. I've summoned him. One of my old D&D pals has just messaged me. I've mentioned his character too many times. He's come out of the woodworks. Oh, what is their name? I'm sure if I go on my Instagram homepage, I'll scroll across them at some point, because they're just constantly uploading, which is good for them. But like,
are they tracing off like?
Well, I don't know, because some of their
stock
art is
images, like people, and then like drawing a character around that, or is it just?
There you go. I'm scrolling along some of theirs. Yeah, because some of their art like is very anatomically correct, thumbs up, very good. and then some of it is just awful, so it's obvious which ones are traced. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Let's have a look. Where'd you send it? Facebook?
I haven't sent anything yet. I'm gonna send you. I can send you a link to their page. This isn't like the bash on art segment or anything.
Yeah, because I mean, like, tracing can be a good learning process. It's just you still have to put the work in outside of that.
Yeah, they've obviously not like gone much further than just. And it's like they have this whole universe of deeply interwoven characters, and it's like I'm like, you know what? Good for you. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, it's private account.
Oh shit, is it? Oh wow, I'm privy to like. But here's anyway. My point being, right? Here's where I remembered my point now. My point being, even though their art is, you know, stagnated, they still have just under 1,000 followers for their artwork, and it's like, you know what? My point is, there's always an audience for your artwork, even if it's not that good.
Fair enough.
Because more power to them. I am not like here saying, you know, like, you know, they've made themselves a name. They've got this really intense story that I cannot decipher, and the reason I'm still following them is because I enjoy seeing them continue to put stuff out. It's just I'm just confused.
I am confusion.
I am confused. Yes.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, I'll see if I can try and I can find you like okay. So, the most recent thing they put up.
So there's sorry, back to this drawing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
There's a character standing next to the cot. Right?
Yes, it's the mayor of the town.
Spoilers. No, it's fine. No one's watching.
I will actually. I have a character that looks similar to what like there's a.
Do they have like the hand on the cot? Or does that not really matter? They do have the hand on the cot.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can do it however you want to. Yeah, they're like kind of rocking the cot gently.
That's a big fucking cot. Hang on.
If you want a reference for what I think the character might look like, I can send you a little.
Might look like you came up with the character.
No, like okay, so I have never drawn him.
Right.
So for a physical reference of what I think he kind of looks like, he looks kind of like Grossberg from Ace Attorney or Grossberg or whatever. Kind of looks like that.
Okay, that's that's fair enough.
Like just a mayoral sort of like chubby idiot type.
I'm drawing it at a distance, so for now this will just be this sort of shape for him, I think.
Yeah, you can make him look however you want to make him look. It's
yeah, it's easier if I have someone else tell me what they're meant to look like, so I don't have to then figure it out for myself.
Yeah, get me to do all the work.
Oh shit, I forgot about my tea.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it's cold. I'm gonna go microwave it, warm it back up.
No, you're not.
It's fine if it's just to reheat it. It's not to make the cup of tea.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I can speak to you anymore. You cannot.
It doesn't change the flavour. I'm not.
You'll curdle the milk.
I've done it before. It doesn't curdle the bloody milk.
Oh my god. Get out of here.
Right, back in a second.
Bonjour.
I think I might start streaming on Twitch instead of
Oh, yeah.
YouTube because it's easier to find new audience on Twitch, and my established audience clearly isn't particularly interested. Yeah. So, you know, whatever.
Yes.
What layer am I working on?
Oh.
What?
Ah, okay, right, okay. So,
you too.
okay, right. I couldn't find my conversation with this person because, as I suspected, they've transitioned and they've changed their name, and hence why I've been referring to them as they, because I haven't spoken to them since they. So I was searching for the old name, and they've changed, and I didn't know what the new name was. But I found them now, so I can find the conversation, find the piece of art they made me. Haha, big brain moments. Oh, mega big brain. Okay. Right. So, okay.
I feel like, oh shit, wrong layer. Fuck's sake. I was just say, I think if we don't get any viewers within like, well, maybe we should just transfer to Twitch now.
Yeah, do whatever.
I think I might. Okay.
Lost my keys.
Right, yeah. If you're watching the stream, if you're watching it back after the fact, we're moving to Twitch. Like, just try something out. So if you want to continue watching the video, there's probably going to be a VOD on Twitch. Right.
Yeehaw.
Bye.
Bye.